Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back in the kitchen. It's your girl Kayla, and today I'm here to chef it up with you. We're gonna be making some brown stewed chicken. It's one of my favorite dishes. So before we get started, make sure that you guys like, comment, and hit that subscribe button right now. I'm telling you, I know you guys are gonna want to try this at home. All right, guys, so here's what you're gonna need for the dish. All right, so what you're gonna need is whatever type of chicken that you like. So I've got some legs and thighs here. Gonna need a sweet pepper, onion, some garlic. I've got a scotch bonnet. It just looks like this right now because it's frozen. And then I have some tomato, some thyme. And then when we're seasoning up everything, we're gonna use some scotch bonnet pepper sauce, ketchup, some seasonings, and then we've got the most important thing here, browning. And we've also got some meat sauce as well. We're gonna throw in for more flavor. Okay guys, so to get started, what we're gonna do is first cut up our chicken. It's totally up to you. You can actually cook it the way it is, or you can go ahead and make smaller pieces. So like I said, I have chicken thighs and chicken legs, and I think what I'm gonna do is kind of just break up the chicken thighs up a little bit, so that way I do have some smaller pieces, but I'm still leaving the bone in there because bone always leaves good flavor. So we're just gonna chop it up like this. All right guys, so now that I have my chicken all cut up, and again, you can do this anyway. It doesn't have to be super small. It can be whatever you guys prefer, because this dish can be eaten either by itself, over rice, with pasta, like however you want. So if you are eating with rice, it's a little bit easier when you do have it cut up in smaller pieces, but otherwise you can just leave it whole. It's totally up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and get the chicken all nice and seasoned up. So as I showed you guys in the ingredients, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. Got the adobo seasoning, some scotch bonnet pepper sauce, this is like a mixed seasoning, so there's like onion and spices, whoops, and got meat sauce, and the browning. So this is what makes a brown stewed chicken. It's gonna give a nice color, a nice caramelization, and it's gonna just give it that extra boost of flavor that we are all looking for. So there we have it. Now that we've got all of our seasoning in here, we're just gonna mix it up. We're gonna put it to the side, and we're gonna chop up our vegetables. Alright guys, so now it is time to chop up all of our vegetables. So again, practice being healthy and clean. You're gonna go ahead and rinse off all of your vegetables before you start to cut them up, and make sure you're also using a clean cutting board. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just chop everything up. My tomatoes, and it can be in fairly big sizes because we're going to be kind of boiling it down, so it's gonna get really soft and smaller as it cooks. So the size that you cut it really doesn't matter. All right guys, so I have chopped up everything. I've got my tomatoes here, my onions, my bell peppers, and then the scotch bonnet. I just cut some slices in it, but I didn't actually cut it up because this is very spicy, so it just kind of opened it up so that way the pepper does get into the dish, but there's no need to really chop it up. Alright guys, so it is time to start cooking. So what you're gonna do guys is grab yourself some oil, some cooking oil. So I'm gonna use olive oil. You can use vegetable oil, it's not a big deal. And we're gonna put about, I'm gonna say, depending on how much you're making, but I'm gonna say about 4 tablespoons of oil, because what we're gonna be doing is actually frying up the chicken, and then we're gonna add some water and all the vegetables to make it stew. So I've added some oil, and I'm gonna turn my stove on to high because I want it to fry. I want the oil to be hot. Okay guys, so it looks like our oil is ready. It is nice and hot. So we're gonna carefully add in each piece of chicken. We're gonna let it fry on all around, so on both sides. And then what we're gonna do is add in our vegetables and a little bit of water, so that way we can create a stew for the stewed chicken. So try and make sure you get all your pieces touching the oil, and then we're gonna flip it over so that way all around gets nice and crispy. Yo, it is looking good already. Like, I cannot wait to eat this. I know you guys are gonna be so excited to eat this whenever you guys are back in the kitchen, so make sure you guys try this at home. So I'm gonna let it fry on both sides like I said, and then we're gonna add everything in. It's gonna come together. So at home, I'm sure you guys already have some rice or some pasta or other vegetables or some like steamed veggies that you can make, and you can eat it alongside with the stewed chicken. It's obviously best on rice, but if you don't have it, don't worry, it's okay. You can definitely just eat it by itself or with something else. So I'm excited. So I just added all the vegetables in the bowl with the browning, so it'll just get a little bit of that flavor as well. My God, I'm so excited to eat this. You guys don't understand. Alright guys, so it's been cooking for about just over 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip everything because I want to get it fried on both sides. Smells so good. Alright guys, so if you take a look right now, our chicken is brown and it is ready to stew. So I'm going to be adding all the vegetables and a little bit of water. So I actually added the water here in the bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and pour it right into the pot. Alright guys, so since I've added everything in, including the water, and I want it to stew, I'm gonna start getting it to get to a boil. So what you would normally do is just put a cover and let it boil, and once it starts boiling you can take it off so that way it can start to thicken up and stew down. However, I don't have a lid, so I'm going to be just putting some tin foil over, and until it boils, take it off and we're good to go. At this point as well, because you are getting it to boil, it's gonna get really hot, so you do want to lower the heat a little bit because you don't want it to start to spill over and boil over. So make sure you're staying in the kitchen and watching it because you don't want to let it go to waste.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alright guys, I think it is at the boiling point that I want it to be. Oh yes. Woo, flip over. Yes, so I'm gonna remove the cover and we're gonna let it boil. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna get thicker, everything is gonna kind of cook down, and it's gonna be a really good sauce or gravy. It's supposed to be kind of gravy texture. Oh my God, it smells so good right now. So we're gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna say it takes about 20 minutes for it to really boil down, but you just basically do it until it reaches that texture that you want it to be, that consistency. Like, I'm gonna show you guys, but you want it to be nice and thick to go over your rice, and it's gonna be bomb. So we're just gonna wait about 20 minutes guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
A few moments later.
Guys, I almost forgot something that helps get it thicker and add flavor and a little bit of sweetness is some ketchup. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some ketchup into our stewed chicken as well. Don't make fun of my ketchup bottle because it's almost done. Everything's starting to boil down. Look at our tomatoes. Our tomatoes are really soft right now. So everything's boiling down. Our scotch bonnet's there, our onion. And then the chicken also, as you can see, even from the leg here, it's falling off the bone. So good. So just keep letting it stew until you get that gravy sauce texture, and it's gonna be amazing.
20 minutes later.
Alright guys, so about 20 minutes has gone by, and I'm excited. The brown stew chicken is ready. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by the sauce being more gravy texture. Like, it's a bit thicker, it's not watery basically. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. We're gonna do a little test. So as you can see, there is less liquid in the pot. Oh my God, it just looks so good. And basically you just grab some of the gravy and yeah, you see how it drips? It's thicker for sure. So I'm gonna get everything plated and we're gonna try this out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Try this out. Leave a comment down below if you tried it out. I want to know how yours turned out. Alright guys, the food is ready. Just take a look. Oh my god. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm telling you, I already know it's gonna be good. So just make it at home. But yeah guys, so basically I have my brown stew chicken, I got some rice, and I got some plantain on the side. Can't wait. The chicken just falls right off. Come on, give me some rice. Delicious. Oh my god. Yo, I'm telling you guys, get back in the kitchen and cook this. So good. Okay, let me stop. So definitely try this at home guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how it goes when you make this. Okay, I want everybody watching this to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about the video and what you guys thought about the recipe. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Peace out.